Okay, so what I did was I laid two pieces of paper out, one top, one bottom, so they cover the entire shirt. Okay. I usually trace it just so I know where I might want to cut later, because what's going to happen is you're going to cut the shape of the shirt out just so you can fit it underneath your press. Because if you have a little bit of space underneath from here, from the end of that to the inside of the pallet, it's not going to fit all of this for you to be able to get the middle. So what you got to do is you got to cut this to the shape of the shirt, so that way you can get further in with the press to do the center and all the sleeve included with the top and everything. So once I cut this, the tape is on the inside close to the shirt but not up against it, so whenever I cut the paper along this line, I don't lose my pieces that are stuck together, because these have to remain together. So I'm going to cut there, and the tape should be untouched. All this will go away, and this should still be able to stick together. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to cut another piece like this. Once I cut my image, I'm going to put my image on top, and I'm going to trace the shirt again, and that paper from the image that's going to have my sublimation image is going to be upside down, so the image is going to be facing the shirt, and then I'm going to cut it close enough to where I can tape the image upside down onto this part right here. Okay, so as long as it's in here somewhere, so when I tape the image, it'll probably be about right here, and the tape will be like right here. So I'll have something to tape that image to, so it'll stay put and it won't move. Okay, so it'll pretty much look like this. So let's say this was my image. Okay, I have it laid down. So once I line it up, once I line up my image on here, I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put tape right here on top of this and this. So tape's going to go right here to tape these two together, this back piece and this, so that way it doesn't shift at all once I'm heat pressing it. And then I'm going to cut, like I said, another one of these, and I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to put it right on top of it. So once the paper's on top, so you have this back piece, you have your design, which will be facing the shirt and taped onto this part, and you'll have the other piece of your parchment, your butcher paper, on top of this will pretty much match exactly this line around, and then I'm going to tape underneath this back piece and on top of the back piece to keep these two together. So the paper, the design will be sandwiched in between two of these. So you'll have this back piece, your shirt, your design, and then you'll have some more butcher paper on top. Okay? And this is a small